Hey guys, back again in the pouring rain. This will be part 2.
Been looking for weeks. Hope I hit pay dirt this time. Guess I better take the stairs. Men at the desk gotta be able to help.
Yes.
Lauren Winter. Ring any bells?
Nope, can't say it does.
I think it does, mate.
Oh, that Lauren Winter. 3rd floor, last door on the left at the end of the corridor.
I'm actually a police officer. Can I just like bring up my badge? Or am I like a private detective, you know? Damn, that's cinematic. Sick. Whoa. So I'm okay.
Lauren Winter?
Sorry, I only see clients by appointment.
Wait.
Ah, quick time event.
It's $50. I don't kiss and I don't do any weird shit.
Fine by me.
Wait, I'm going to a prostitute. I thought I was a detective.
Put your money on the table. You got exactly 10 minutes when the alarm rings. It's over, okay? You should take your clothes off. We ain't got all day.
Actually, I'm not a customer.
Oh, good. I was going to say.
Cop.
Oh no.
I should have known. What you want, a freebie? Is that it?
My name is Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. The families of the victims of the Origami Killer asked me to investigate the murders. I came here just to ask you some questions about Johnny.
I already told the police all I know and I have nothing to add. Leave me alone.
The killer is walking around free as we speak. He'll kill again if he's not arrested.
My Johnny's dead, so what difference does it make?
I understand, Lauren. I know what you're going through.
Oh yeah? You know what it feels like to find your own son's body on a wasteland? I'm sorry, I don't believe you have the slightest idea what I'm going through, Mr. Shelby.
If we don't find the killer, there'll be other mothers who find their son's body on a deserted wasteland. But you're right. Why should you care? It's not your problem anymore, right?
Did you get convinced?
What do you want to know?
How did your son disappear?
He used to go play with the neighborhood kids after school. It was pouring down something awful that day. I'll never forget it. All his friends came home around 5. All except him.
Did you suspect anyone after he disappeared?
I meet a lot of pretty shady characters in my line of work. Sure, I thought of it at first. But it didn't seem to make any sense. I don't believe any of my clients could have done that to my Johnny and all those other kids. You want one?
No thanks, I quit.
That's
Yes. I quit.
Do you know if they found anything on the wasteland? Any leads or witnesses?
No. He said he must have run away and he'd probably end up coming back. His body was found 5 days later with an origami figure in his hand and an orchid on his chest.
Did Johnny live with you?
Yes. Of course, I made sure he never met any of my clients. I wanted to stop, you know. But we needed the money. I was trying to earn enough to get us out of here. Time's up, Mr. Shelby. I hope you got what you wanted. Now get out of here.
No, I still want more, please. Alright, I'm starting to suspect that, I can't remember his name. The main protagonist, the one who had his child killed in the, like the prologue, I guess. I reckon that's him. Because obviously it was a rainy day. And, he had some origami shit in his hands. So... might be like a Detroit Before Human.
Lauren! Lauren, open up, baby. It's me.
What are you doing here? I already told you I don't want to see you anymore.
Sorry, Dal, but I really wanted to see ya.
Kick the door in.
What do you want, asshole?
Lauren, is everything all right?
She's just swell. Now beat it, loser.
I'm about to fuck you up, dude.
If you're looking for trouble, you found it. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Oh!
Mate, this actually feels like a workout. Really fucked that up. Oh no. Okay. Dude, that was one sick fight scene.
I'll see you again, asshole.
Are you alright?
Better than him, I guess. Who is he?
An ex-client who thinks he owns me. He was getting violent and I told him I didn't want to see him anymore.
Well, you should be careful. They'll probably be back. Sorry about the mess.
Mr. Shelby,
Yeah.
thanks.
You're so injured. Then try to walk it off. For someone who just had an asthma attack. Pretty, okay with that. That's an achievement. Or a trophy. So yeah, that fight scene, when I had to shake the controller, I just felt really satisfying. Oh, it's 3 characters. Yeah, it definitely does remind me of Detroit Become Human. Hello, actually.
The zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI?
Oh, I'm
Got a
FBI.
badge or something, Mr. Jaden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Check. You can pass.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Thanks.
I love that there's like an animation for everything. Makes you feel like you're actually there. That sounds really cringe, but hey hey.
Video memo recording, Agent 47023, Norman Jaden, Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m.
Fucking Iron Man in this shit. Oh, this is sick.
Unrelated to the investigation.
Looks like over here in these bushes.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Carter Blake. Thanks.
Sick. What's up, Blake?
Airy comment, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland. Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning, they told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the Origami Killer.
Has the body been identified?
No, not yet. We should know more later today. Any news on the coroner?
He's on his way, Lieutenant.
We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
There are a lot of people on the crime scene. Aren't you afraid your men might destroy some clues?
You don't find proof sitting behind a desk. We're not in the habit of trampling things into the ground, even if we're not in the FBI.
No, of course not. That's not what I meant.
Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Jesus.
Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body. Chances are he was drowned, like the others.
Do you have any leads?
My men are going over the scene with a fine-tooth comb. If the killer left anything behind, we'll find it. Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Well, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jade, come and see me if you find anything, okay? We're on the same team now.
This probably what could be one of the officer's footsteps, maybe.
Married comment. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Yeah. Thought so.
Some orchid pollen. The concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body. Airy comment. The pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail. Airy comment. Traces of blood on the railroad track. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion. Footprints continue just after the pollen trail. There's a good chance that they're the killers.
Yes. Dumps the murder weapon.
Airy comment. Traces of blood detected on the fence behind the railroad line.
I fired the holder. Okay. I think you have to hold it. I'm very new to this, so right, third time lucky.
There's a good chance that they're the killers. Harry, comment. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line.
It's probably his getaway.
Maybe the killer's car.
You're having a good day. Guessing that's it for up here. Imagine if I died.
Harry, comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence. His face is covered with mud, like the other victims. A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time of death. The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file. Superficial wound on the right thigh. The blood is identical to that on the fence. Think I've seen all there is to see.
Yes, I have. Best detective there is.
I'm heading back to the office. You staying?
No, I've seen enough. I'm leaving too.
A bat. A wolf's head. A crab.
Death. Death.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
They try to save him, to be fair. He's been
He's a very solitary kid, you know, very focused within himself. He's really close to his mother. With me, he's more distant.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
I feel sort of anesthetized, as if none of this was real. Sometimes I tell myself this whole thing is just a nightmare and that I'll wake up at any moment.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
No. No.
That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
Damn, dude. What's the inches, man?
Do you want to eat something? How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay? Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Okay, kid.
I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah!
Yeah, buddy. Come on. Oh, which side are you going on?
Come on, Dad, make me fly!
Oh. Hope this is real, not just a dream. Fall off and die. Bad.
What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great!
That was not fast enough for you.
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can.
Did your face is really starting to scare me.
Whoa, I think my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though.
There is a spider on my screen. I have now removed it. And it's all fine. I thought that's his face.
I'd like a packet of strawberry flavored chewies, please.
It looks like a... yeah.
Hey, I got you some chewies.
Looks like a drug
I
dealer.
hate strawberries.
Damn.
Thanks. It was nice of you anyway.
Nah, dude, we're not leaving. Not yet.
You want to go play on the swing? I'll push you.
Okay. Come on, Dad! Higher!
Don't know if I trust this thing. Oh, I failed.
You're not pushing, Dad.
I'm so sorry.
Come on, Dad! Higher!
Does this ever end?
That was cool.
Yeah, dude.
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
Okay. You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
So do I, kid.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
The only control I do find annoying is I have to hold R2 while like walking. But that's okay.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket. One, please. That's $1.
So a jump scare. Ah. Okay. Fucking hell. Dude, I could have just killed the character off right there then. Oh, he hasn't been abducted, has he?
Sean, where are you? Sean! Sean! Sean!
I have no other clues. Seems like it blanks out whenever the rain comes. Yeah, got another achievement.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
Let's put shades on inside. Okay, that is sick. I must have this is so satisfying.
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. Oh, cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. I just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get on well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This Origami Killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Not bad. Oh, go see Charlene. She'll show you to your office. Yeah, check in on the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the club, Jaden.
I hate that name. Right move, boys. Them two ladies were literally the same people. Can I go to the back? Oh, I can sit down.
The body of Jeremy Bowles was found this morning on a patch of wasteland in the East End at about 6:30 a.m., 5 days after he was reported missing. An autopsy will be conducted tomorrow to determine the exact cause of death, but going from first indications, it would seem that he drowned. The state in which the body was found suggests the methodology of the Origami Killer. The investigation should confirm this in the coming days. The police are continuing to work around the clock to find the murderer as quickly as possible. I'll field some questions. Yes.
You said the methodology indicated another victim for the Origami Killer. Can you be more specific?
An origami figure was found in the victim's hand, and an orchid was placed on his chest. His face was covered with mud, but there were no visible traces of violence to the body. Go ahead.
The Zodiac Killer was never identified. Perhaps the Origami Killer will never be found either.
I don't think there's much chance of that. For the moment, the killer may think he's invulnerable, but in the end he'll make a mistake and we'll be there to arrest him. Yes?
Did the killer leave any written evidence? Perhaps a ransom note explaining his actions? Or anything like that?
No. He has not made contact in any way, and we have only the murders to help us understand his motives. Yes. What's the question?
Some people are saying that the police were slow to take an interest in these murders because the victims lived in poorer parts of the city. What do you say to that?
That's absurd. The police
That's a good
make
question.
no distinctions between victims based on their social class. It is true that the Origami Killer seems to choose his victims from the more impoverished parts of town.
If I got that, it's like,
The higher
fuck,
crime
shut up.
rate in these areas makes the investigation more difficult.
I'm dying of thirst. Where's the water cooler when you need one? I should get Perry's assistant to show me my office. I can't wait to get to work. I saw Blake when I arrived. Maybe I should go talk to him.
Where's Blake? Is this Blake?
Strange character, Captain Perry. Seems to be more interested in meeting the press than investigating the crime. I'll have a look around the station. Stretch my legs for a bit. This investigation is starting to give me the creeps. Get a hold of yourself, man. Case is front page news in all the papers. It's not going to be easy investigating a crime under the glare of all this publicity.
Ooh. Right, where's Officer Blake? Oh yeah, sorry guys about it's like exploration. Why'd you just drink boiling water? It's pretty obvious you want to get fucked up.
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We've bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Oh, you hate it.
Okay, time to work. No time to lose. Gotta get down to work. First, analyze the case files. Wow. More like a big cupboard. Well, I wanted a quiet place to work, and it certainly looks like I got it.
Oh, I don't need the glove.
Step 1. Change the office.
Okay, this is fucking sick. I really like this one.
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
Guess that's all I can do. Just want to check. Yeah.
No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. Just one origami store in town.
Okay, fair enough.
Eight victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later, drowned in rainwater.
Passionate, let's
The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
Yeah, but if you matched up with the Origami store, your boy is a true detective.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
Damn. Oh, oof. So that one's definitely like not you. Okay.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Is everything all right, sir?
No one will see.
I wonder what that stuff is on.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Mars. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about 5:15, I think. I'm not really sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat. A beige coat. And a pair of pants.
Black.
Black pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I did. I didn't leave. I watched the carousel.
How could Sean possibly have vanished if you were right there watching the carousel?
I don't know. I don't understand.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
Sean is a sensitive child. Our relationship has been a little difficult recently.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the Origami Killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
That's why I have a soda though.
But what if it is the Origami Killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Let's casually clip through some.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the Origami Killer?
It's still too early to say, but it is a possibility.
I think I also think he is the Origami Killer.
How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason?
Do not use that against me.
I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so much.
Right, I'm probably going to leave the episode there. Back with this bold note again. Mr. Shelby. Okay. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.